Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm building an A-frame house. I was just inspired by some pictures that I saw, and I thought that would be really cool to replicate or at least be inspired by in The Sims. So I decided to build it, and as you can see, I'm already starting with the A-frame part of the house, and I decided, because in the pictures it's clearly visible, that I just wanted a little part of it to not be roofed with like the A frame, because the A is supposed to stop at the base of the building. So that's just how it was in a few of the pictures that I saw, and I thought it looked really cool, so I decided to use it. And because we have platforms, we can actually do roofs that still look okay without it having to be a roof piece, because you can do flat roofs now. And I decided to go for like a brownish and white color scheme. So there's like a lot of wood accents and a lot of columns. So I put columns everywhere because we don't have like a really good wallpaper that replicates that look. And of course, we don't have wallpaper that actually has like wood sticking out. So I needed that for like the look that I was going for this build. And outside, I used a lot of stone for the entrance area and also for the backyard. And then I fenced it in with the like wooden fence, the larger one that we have, just because I thought it would fit well with the house. I don't actually like using it all that often, or I just don't use it often. Mainly because I think the wood tones don't always match all that well, and because I think it just looks a little bit too closed up off sometimes. But in this build, it fit really well, so I decided to use it. And then I put a bunch of other things in like the backyard, and I put some lounge chairs down near the pool area. And I also knew that I wanted to have like a child living there, so I put down the monkey bars, and I also put down a bunch of planter boxes because I needed something for that area and I thought that made the most sense. And I also think it fits the vibe of the A-frame house a lot, so it made sense to put down. And then I landscaped and put down some terrain painting for the outside, and then I was basically finished with that part of the build. I just needed some more finishing touches for the outside, mainly lights, so you can actually see something when it's dark outside. And then I went inside, and I had already done the floor plan, but I still needed to do the inside. And I decided on a dark wood look for the floor, so that is already down. And the rest of it, the wall for example, is totally white at the moment. Just I wanted to not look at the concrete default swatch, but I wasn't decided yet on what I would actually do with the walls, so I just put a white color down, and yeah, didn't bother with it anymore until the end, where I think I actually changed a lot of the walls to fit better and to not be white. And as you can see, I already did the dining area and the kitchen. Now I'm in the living area, and I put down the really large TV. I really like using it. I just think it looks cool, and it actually looks like it doesn't stick too far from the wall like the other wall hanging TV that we have, and it just looks nice, I think. So I like using it, even though it's really expensive. Then in the entrance area that I had, I thought I would just put a bunch of skill building items down because I had the space and I didn't really know what else I could do with it. So I put down a piano and a microphone and also a chess table. And I also put down that plant with which you can train your gardening skill. So yeah, there's a bunch of skill building items there that you can use for your Sims. Then I put down a bunch of rugs for the living room area, and I moved on to the toddler room that I had, and I put down the usual furniture, so the bed, the dresser, nightstand, and bookcase. And I also used the bear chairs that we had and put down Fluffy, and I also put down the drawing table because I had the space and I really like using it if I do have the space. Then I moved on to the master bedroom and I put down the bed and dressers, nightstands, and I had space for a couch so they can also relax there and not be in the living room area. Then I moved on to clocks. I just really like the clocks that I use for that style of house, so I decided to use it. And I also then moved on to the decorating and clutter item face that I have at the end of the build mostly. And I put down like books and perfume, CDs, whatever I thought would fit and I thought would vibe well with the room that I had and wherever I needed something to fill the space. Whether that meant a rug for the office area or like bed branches for the living room area, whatever I thought would make sense for that space. And of course there's also a few pictures on the wall, and I especially like using the like animal pictures for the toddler room. I just think it looks nice for that space. Then I put down a bunch of plants as well. That is also in the decorations tab, and I really like doing that at the end because it fills the remaining space and it looks really nice afterwards. And here you can see me changing the walls, and I already did the toddler room and the master bedroom, and now I'm in like the living room area, and I put down a bunch of painted bricks and so on, and I just changed it a little bit. And now I'm doing the last space that I almost forgot, honestly, that I had like the garden shed, and I decided to convert it into a gym area just to have it have a purpose. Now you can see some screenshots of the build. I hope you like it. You can download it from the gallery. My ID is TGGSims, same as my YouTube channel name. I also hope that you liked the video and will consider pressing the thumbs up button and subscribing. Thanks very much for watching and have a great week. Bye!